Hey everybody, welcome back to Enjoying Life with Chris. And in this second part video of this 4-part series, we are going to be giving you 3 very important steps to stepping into your true potential. Stick around, you don't want to miss this. Quick, and I should have definitely said this in the first video, but out of this series, we are coming out of this book, Atomic Habits by James Clear. I highly recommend you all check this out. It's a really good book, and you definitely want to get it. All right, so step 1 is getting direction of where you want to go. One of the things that the book mentions and talks about is really defining and being clear of what you're trying to achieve, what you're trying to do, whatever it is, whether, if you are an artist or if and really I think what I want to say is I think this is kind of a unified thing that goes across all fields, artist, musician. You are essentially making a brand out of yourself, and you are representing your brand. And one of the things where it says is just being very clear in the direction where you want to go. Where do you want to go with your music career? Where do you want to go with your art career? For me being, with my non-for-profit being Mix Love and Care, one of our goals is to at least reach out to 50 to 75 individuals, help them go through our programs and help them to essentially establish better habits. This is half the reason why I kind of have this channel, is to help give those habits and just help you all out and kind of offer you all that same information that I'm helping the people that we work with every day. So again, like I said, the first step is just really getting clarity and defining where it is that you are wanting to head or want to become, what you want for your business, what you want for yourself, what you're trying to achieve, really being clear. And what I will say is once you have done that, now the next thing you can do is not reverse engineer that. You could really become very detailed in how you're going to go about doing that, how you're going to accomplish those things, whether it's forming a daily routine, whatever it may be. Once you have that direction, now you kind of have a motive of where you're trying to go, a direction, and it makes it a little bit more clear. So moving on to the second point is definitely what are the character traits, or identifying as the character traits of that individual, and becoming that individual. And why this is important, why this kind of ties in with the having the end in mind, is you have to now begin to ask yourself, what type of person does it take to achieve this? What type of person do I have to become and then I have to stretch myself to be in order for me to achieve my end goal? And when you do that, you can kind of, like I said, now this, what I was saying earlier, it makes things a little bit more clear. And what I mean by that is, for me, one of the things I ask myself is, what would a successful business leader do? How would he lead his people? One of the things I believe in is leading by example. If I want people to do the right thing, and I have to do the right thing for myself, I have to show that, and I actually have to build a trust with people to know that, hey, he's doing the right thing, then we should also do the right thing. One of the things I always ask myself is, what would a productive person do? I'm really trying to be more productive this year, just put in more work, put in more action, and really just grind it out. Being an entrepreneur, having that entrepreneurial mindset, you just want so much, you want some more, but it's the little things, it's just the little building blocks to getting there, the time, the effort, energy that we all have to put in there. It gets to be a lot sometimes, but one of the things is I have to identify that person, that I'm a productive entrepreneur, that, I am a hardworking, I work intelligent, I work smart. What would a smart person do? What would an intelligent person do in this? It's crazy to think that you actually kind of know what they would do. But the reason why we say this is it's helping you to start identifying as this individual and becoming this individual. What I was talking about earlier with the New Year's resolutions is when people, they said, oh, I want to do this, or I want to lose 150 pounds. Well, you kind of have the objective mind, and the objective mindset, or the objective goal, which is good. But the other thing is, what type of person does it take to achieve that goal? That's kind of the next step. Or essentially, that's why I said identifying, determining the characteristics that it's going to take to do that. But moving on to the very third and last final point, and that would essentially being forming a system Forming a system, forming a set of routines that you are going to do each day, day in, day out, no matter what, to help you get there and to help you achieve that goal. It's like once you know what it takes to become, to achieve this goal and what it takes to become this person, now what you can do is set a system or a process. And what that process really is habits, little small habits that you can do that are going to help you essentially get to where you want to go. You may not get it this year or the year after, but the thing is, if you stay consistent with this and you continue to keep following these habits time after time after time again, and follow this system and follow this process and start identifying with that person or whatever it is that you want to become, you will see and you will believe yourself becoming that. One of the things the book says is, once we start believing and identifying as that, and then we have the action to back it up, it helps further our belief. Once our belief is really settled and it's really like concrete and set in stone, it just becomes automatic. One quote that I would like to say to you all is, changes that seem small and unimportant at first will compound themselves into remarkable results if you're willing to stick with them. That is a very powerful quote, because like I said, it may not be this year or next year. It may take some time, but as long as you choose to continue to keep every little decision, just doing the right thing, just getting a little bit better, the little wins, just a little step at a time, you're going to get there. And that's what I truly believe, even with this channel right now and doing what I'm doing. It's the little things, I've dabbled in the network marketing, and I've, cut grass. It's just the little things, that just doing little things and trying to find the one that's going to work. And one YouTuber who I definitely inspire, who's an inspiration to me, is Thomas Frank. And he made a really good point. He said it's a combination of all the little things that we have done, that people see the success and they see, that you having that good life and that you're a successful person. But it's a lot of the little things. And even this book, which he initially mentioned, which got me to deciding to check it out and reading it, it offers it's a lot of good information, and it's right. It is the little things that we're doing. So thank you all again, you guys, from stopping by and watching it. Definitely, I want to hear your feedback, your comments. If you're able to get any value out of this, definitely leave a like, and definitely subscribe. Don't forget to hit the notification for next video that's coming out next week. Thank you guys so much.